Hello and welcome to the T-Mobile Arena. I am Matt Smith for 5280 Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, the 2017 Pac-12 basketball tournament has a champion. The number 2 Arizona Wildcats come out victorious as they take down the number 1 seeded Oregon Ducks 83-80 tonight. A very good basketball game that really tightened up and got exciting in that second half. Arizona came into this tournament, this conference tournament, with the most to prove in this conference, and they certainly did that. 3 games in 3 days in very good fashion, and the Arizona Wildcats most likely secured a 2 seed to the NCAA Tournament. Seeding for Oregon and UCLA will get decided tomorrow on Selection Sunday, but tonight's game was a very good one once again from Arizona defensively. In the first half, Arizona in the first half limited this Oregon team to 34% from the field, 12% from the three-point line. In fact, Arizona was the best team in three-point field goal percentage defense in the tournament, holding 3 straight opponents. 21% overall. Very impressive stuff from Arizona on the perimeter defensively. This is why they won the tournament. Their defense, when it mattered, was better than everyone else's. Now, the second half, things got a little crazy as Oregon really put the Jets on behind Tyler Dorsey and Jordan Bell. But things started out in the first half as just before game time, it was announced that Chris Boucher, a 2-time All-Pac-12 defensive team representative and certainly a key cog in this Oregon team, would miss the rest of the season with an ACL. Devastating news. Our thoughts are out to Chris Boucher, who is a very special talent, and certainly Oregon missed him tonight. But the announcement that Boucher's out was met with a very interesting move by head coach Sean Miller, who started Keanu Pinder, who normally comes off the bench, in place of Dasan Ristic, because the matchup between Markkanen and Dillon Brooks can also be very challenging. So the lineup adjustment was made there because he didn't want Markkanen to get in any early foul trouble. And Keanu Pinder, before the first media timeout, picked up 3 fouls. The Pac-12 Player of the Year and Dillon Brooks really showed up to play in that first half. 17 points, and did his best to play Superman, helping Oregon really stay in the game. At the end of the first period of play, it was 35-29, a 6-point lead for Arizona. Then in the second half, right out of the gate, the Wildcats came out very similar to the way they did the other night against Colorado. They made their first 3 buckets. They held Oregon scoreless in their first 3, and a run was made, extended the lead to about 14, and with about 15-22 left in the second half, Oregon slowly started to dwindle it down. They got into the bonus at, I think, 13 minutes, double bonus at 5 minutes. Really, the free throw line was a huge area that really helped Oregon get back into this. Also, the defense for Arizona was good, but certainly not as good as it was in probably the last 4 halves for them. Even Sean Miller afterwards said that a little disappointed in that, but at the same time, Oregon had a ton to do with it, and they certainly did. Tyler Dorsey was outstanding in the second half. Again, Arizona doing a very good job on another elite Pac-12 guard in the first half. Just 2 points, 1 for 5 from the field, but in the second half, Dorsey erupts for 21, Bell chips in 13, and this Oregon team really rallied from down big to make this close in that second half. A lot of credit has to go to Oregon, who was shorthanded obviously with Boucher now out for the year, and battled a good amount of foul trouble in that first half. Then in the second half, Brooks ends up fouling out of this game, just not enough to beat Arizona, who, like we spoke about yesterday, I really felt like the momentum was there and that they were the best team in this conference. They proved that tonight. They did. They beat UCLA. They beat a very good Colorado team who'd won 9 out of their last 12 heading into that game. They beat UCLA, and tonight beating Oregon, really giving them good confidence moving forward into the NCAA tournament. For Oregon, I thought the experiment in replacing Chris Boucher, Dana Altman really has to figure out what he wants to do with his rotations moving forward here. Cavell, Big B Williams, I thought tonight, with some nice minutes off the bench. Keith Smith was also called upon to get some spot action for head coach Dana Altman, and I thought they did pretty well. Certainly a week in practice heading up to the NCAA tournament next week is going to be crucial for the Oregon Ducks team, but I do believe that's still a squad that can make some really, really good noise in the NCAA tournament, but losing a guy like a Boucher really hurts, especially defensively. What he gives you on the interior with Jordan Bell, it's a rare thing you find in college basketball. Jordan Bell, the Defensive Pac-12 Player of the Year, thought was very solid tonight. Moving back to Arizona as we kind of wrap up here, recapping the 2017 Pac-12 Tournament as Arizona comes out victorious tonight. Allonzo Trier was spectacular. I thought about 35 minutes tonight after the first 5 minutes of this game. He was really good. Named the tournament's most outstanding player, had 23 points, 8 rebounds tonight, and what was crucial for Allonzo Trier was when Oregon cut this down to a 2-point game with 26 seconds left. They really battled hard there in the second half, but when they cut that down, Trier was able to step in and knock down big shots, not from outside, but from the free throw line. This is an Arizona team that had missed 5 consecutive free throw attempts leading down the stretch, allowing UCLA to cut it, allowing Oregon to cut it to a 2-point game. Once you see all this basketball, it all starts to blend together. To cut it to a 2-point game, then Trier comes in, knocks down 4 consecutive free throws, seals the victory, and Arizona would go on to win. The Wildcats are certainly looking very good right now. Momentum is on their side. The rest of the Pac-12 All-Tournament team representing Arizona State, Torian Graham played very well in 2 games. From Colorado, Derek White. Derek had an outstanding performance in 2 games, leading the Pac-12 tournament in scoring average, 28.5 over 2 games with 57 points. Dillon Brooks, obviously Pac-12 Player of the Year, named to the All-Tournament team. Tyler Dorsey, Lauri Markkanen, and Allonzo Trier, of course, the most outstanding player. This year was a very, very good success for the Pac-12, this conference, moving this tournament from the MGM Grand to the T-Mobile Arena, bigger venue. It was outstanding. It's a beautiful arena. It really is. Of course, the Las Vegas Golden Knights are on their way. NBA is not far behind. I can guarantee you that. This town going through a very big professional sports facelift, and tonight a very good glimpse into what a venue like this can do for the city of Las Vegas. There's a lot of positives to it. A big one that I will note is the exterior area around this building, around this arena, allows the conference to do a lot with promotions and special advertising partners and do different things and create a very cool Pac-12 fan plaza that got great reaction all week. I thought the entertainment was very solid, and again, another successful Pac-12 tournament for the conference, for Pac-12 networks. I really thought things went well this week. Wrapping up here, Pac-12 most likely getting 4 teams in the NCAA tournament. Of course, all 3 top 10 in Arizona, UCLA, and Oregon. USC should make it in there, and an outside shot at a 5th with Cal, but I don't think so. I don't think they have enough. Jabari Bird being out probably hurts their chances. The tournament committee will definitely look at that as well. And it'll be interesting to see what these 3 teams can do this season moving forward in March Madness. They are formidable. Arizona is really good. They're clicking at the right time. Defensively, they're defending the perimeter right now as good as anyone is in the country. And if they can build upon what they learned about themselves this week, the confidence that they took this week, Sean Miller afterwards said that their offense jumped a whole nother level in the last few days, which it definitely did. They shot over 50% for the entire tournament. If they can put up those kind of numbers and defend at a high level, they are a force to be reckoned with come NCAA tournament time, and we will figure out exactly where they are slotted come tomorrow. I've really enjoyed covering the Pac-12 tournament. I hope you've enjoyed following along here on 5280 Sports Network. From the T-Mobile Arena for the last time in Las Vegas, I am Matt Smith. Go online and follow us on our website at 5280sportsnetwork.com for all of our exclusive coverage. Also, you can check us out on Twitter at 5280sportsnet, and you can follow me at Real Matt Smith. That is Matt with 1 T. Until next time, thank you very much for joining us.